The debate about unstunned or religious slaughter of livestock in Australia was back on the airwaves last week. Now, I've been arguing for quite a while that many Australians would object to eating meat slaughtered without stunning or subject to religious rituals if they had an informed choice. At the time, I was pilloried by the media and sections of the Islamic community. Later, I spoke in the Parliament suggesting a labelling system so that consumers could make a clear choice based on their own ethical or religious values. Now, my contribution was welcomed by animal rights activists and many of the more secular members of our community, most of whom are not my usual supporters. Unfortunately, the silence from many of those captured by political correctness was deafening, most of whom hoped the whole issue would just go away. However, it now appears the cone of silence has been smashed, with ABC Radio recently allowing the public and politicians alike to discuss this issue without the usual caustic personal attacks. This is a welcome shift, not only in this debate, but for the principle of free speech in this country. Last week, Australia paused and remembered the ultimate sacrifice that over 102,000 Australians have made, fighting for our nation and our freedom. Like many others, I wore a poppy as a sign of respect for all of our brave servicemen and women. Unfortunately, it seems that not all Australians recognise the importance of Remembrance Day. One Melbourne worker was served with a written warning by management following his refusal to remove his offensive poppy. Offensive to whom, I wonder? And on the other side of the globe, the International Football Association, FIFA, finally caved into pressure when it overturned its outrageous ban on English soccer players wearing an embroidered poppy during a friendly match. Thankfully, this was one example of where political correctness was sidelined in favour of common sense and decency. Let's hope we see more of it. Until next time, I'm Cory Bernardi.